What if I told you the most dominant players in the NBA aren't even American? That the last 5 MVP trophies were lifted by men born outside the US? Giannis, Jokic, Luka, Embiid. The league has changed forever, and the NBA's future? It speaks more languages than ever before. Welcome back to Player Game Performance, your home for elite-level basketball breakdowns, scouting analysis, and NBA draft insight. Today, we're exploring a seismic shift that's reshaping the NBA, the rise of international superstars. We'll show you how global talent has taken center stage, reshaped playing styles, and forced teams to rethink how they scout, draft, and build their rosters. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the phrase NBA goes global isn't just a tagline. It's a transformation in motion. Let's start with the most powerful proof, the MVP race. From 2019 to 2024, the NBA's top individual honor has been dominated by players born outside the United States. Giannis Antetokounmpo, back-to-back MVPs in 2019 and 2020.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nikola Jokic, 3 MVPs in 4 years, 2021, 2022, and 2024. Joel Embiid, MVP in 2023. That's 5 straight seasons with international MVPs. And the race for 2025? Another international name leads the sportsbook odds. This trend isn't a fluke. It's a redefinition of greatness. The rise of international players hasn't just changed the stat sheets. It's changed how the game is played. Historically, the NBA was built on isolation scoring, hyper-athleticism, and high-speed offense. But enter the European influence. Ball movement, spacing, pick-and-roll reads, and efficiency. Dirk Nowitzki revolutionized the stretch 4. Manu Ginobili brought the Eurostep mainstream. Luka Doncic, he controls tempo with surgical precision. Even on defense, players like Rudy Gobert and Marc Gasol showed that positional IQ, verticality, and rim protection can dominate without elite athleticism. NBA teams are now building systems that look more like EuroLeague offenses than 90s-style ISO ball. Let's rewind to 2002. A teenage Dirk Nowitzki is booed in All-Star games. Fast forward to 2011, he lifts the Finals MVP trophy after dismantling the Miami Heat super team. Today, Luka Doncic from Slovenia is being hailed as the next all-time great. Meanwhile, in Cameroon, a young Joel Embiid didn't even touch a basketball until age 15. Now, he's the face of the 76ers and a league MVP. And how about Jokic, drafted during a Taco Bell commercial? Now, a 2023 Finals MVP and one of the most efficient bigs in history. These stories prove one thing. The basketball dream is no longer US exclusive. NBA teams have caught on. Global scouting is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. In 2022, 125 international players were on opening night rosters. Teams now invest heavily in overseas talent pipelines. Basketball Without Borders has produced Embiid, DeAndre Ayton, Pascal Siakam, and more. NBA Global Academy, Australia, is developing elite high school prospects who bypass the NCAA route. NBA Africa is building courts, programs, and talent throughout the continent. The result? A global map of talent that scouts can no longer afford to ignore. Coming up, we'll break down why these international stars aren't just winning, they're reshaping how teams draft. Plus, we'll look at the one stat that proves this global takeover is just beginning. Let's talk about player efficiency rating, or PER. The league average is 15. Superstars? Usually 25 plus. Jokic? Over 30 during his MVP runs. These aren't just highlight machines. They're elite decision makers. In today's NBA, high IQ playmakers who make teammates better are gold. Giannis's transition dominance plus rim pressure, Luka's half-court orchestration, Jokic's offensive hub skill set. These aren't just stars, they're system changers. When teams plan their draft strategy now, they're not just looking at NCAA tape. They're watching EuroLeague Final Fours, FIBA U19s, and Global Academy workouts. The future already happening. The NBA is hosting games in Mexico City, Paris, and Abu Dhabi. Their digital presence spans 215 countries, global merch, global fan bases. Young players from Africa, Europe, and Asia now expect to make the NBA, and the league is building for it, training academies, overseas broadcast rights, and even adjusting schedules for international exposure. International players have redefined the league's identity. It's no longer American basketball. It's global basketball, played on the NBA's biggest stage. So what's next? More MVPs from overseas, more scouting trips to Serbia, Cameroon, and Australia, more young athletes dreaming in different languages. If you want to stay ahead of the NBA draft, scouting trends, and the evolution of the game itself, subscribe now. Because the future of basketball, it's global, and the best is yet to come. Enjoying this analysis? Hit like, comment your thoughts on the NBA's global shift, and let us know who we should scout next. Want to know how international players will affect the 2025 NBA draft? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment.